Hi there, this is Nikki Arthur with Synergy eTherapy. I made this quick video today to talk to you a little bit about 5 quick tips or tricks that you can use to help deal more effectively with the end of the school year and all that that entails. I've received a lot of feedback from clients recently about how hectic things are, and personally, it's hectic for us as well. So I thought I would just let you know 5 quick things that you can do to help make this time meaningful, but also keep your sanity. The first one is pause and breathe. And that may seem very counterintuitive to having a busy schedule, stopping what you're doing. But that's exactly what I would advocate that you do. And reason being is that we get very busy with kind of doing, and we forget just how to be silent and pause for a moment. And so what I would ask, and what I do ask my clients, is to throughout their day, just give themselves a little bit of a break, whether it be 30 seconds, a minute, where they can just be fully in their body, taking deep breaths and really noticing what it feels like to breathe, and giving yourself just that little break in the day to help you feel more regulated. 2, a lot of neuroscientists right now, and have been for some time, been talking about how emotions are expressed and how we can better do it. One of the things they talk about is a saying that I share with all of my clients, and that is name it to tame it. And so what that means is when we're able to name what we're experiencing, we actually help our emotions kind of more cleanly move through us. And that is because we have 2 parts of the brain, or 2 sides of the brain. One is an emotional side and one is the more logical side, and you're utilizing both. So when we feel something, for instance, anxiety, and we label it with the logical side of the brain, label it as this is anxiety present here, is it actually helps that anxiety to move through and allows us not to get so hooked by it and any thoughts that come along with the anxiety. The third thing I would recommend is to get outside and to move. Now, if you are someone who lives in the Midwest, like I am, and many of us are, we have been dreaming of warm weather. And so I would say if you can, get outside, even if it's just for a few moments, to feel the sun on your face, to smell the smells of spring, to notice what's happening around you. Because again, what that does, it pulls you out of your thinking mind and into the present moment and into your body. And along with that, I add moving, because moving is such an imperative part of being well. We're not talking marathons here, unless that's your thing, then great. An intentional walk is great. Taking a detour on your way to a meeting to get a step outside. Those are all wonderful ways to be able to get outside and to get a little bit of movement in your day. 4th is showing gratitude. And as you probably know by now, all of these can be used any time of the year, but I think right now amplifying them is pretty impactful. So being grateful, to me, when I think about that for this time of the year, I immediately think about the teachers, and I think about the coaches and the choir directors and all of those people who are so incredible and so incredibly important in the lives and the shaping of our kids. So show you're grateful, whether that be sending a quick note, volunteering your time, sending a snack, whatever the case may be. Gratitude feels good, and so that's a side benefit as well. When we offer gratitude to others, we feel good in return. Finally, what I would ask folks to do is really practice self-compassion. And really quickly, self-compassion, as described by Kristen Neff, has 3 parts. And the first part is self-kindness. So basically, be gentle with yourself, especially when failures, mistakes, and errors pop up, because they will, because you're a human being. The second piece has exactly to do with that. Understand that there's a common human experience and that you're not alone. So feeling anxious at difficult times of the year is something that's felt by many, many others. And so it is not something you're alone in. The third piece to self-compassion is mindfulness, and that means just being aware of what's happening with you moment to moment. That means when you're having a particularly tough day, again, being kind to yourself, but understanding, again, that it's going to pass. Your experience is something that others have experienced and that you'll manage. So I hope those 5 things are beneficial for you. I know that this time of year can be really rough, so take good care of yourselves. Have a wonderful May and June and a peaceful summer.